Alrighty guys, it is Qaaman here today, and welcome back to another episode of my Dragon Ball Z Boost Fury playthrough, and this time we are continuing the adventure as Goku's comeback to Earth. So let's get started. Alright, so we got some drinks over here. Do I really need any drinks? No. Nah, there's no point. Drinks, food, gifts. Let's see if there's anything they got of value. Leather moccasins, red belt. Doesn't seem like these things are really that valuable, so I'm just gonna let it go. Yeah, the only thing valuable there is the Hercule exhibits. Alright, look at Ox King. Bro, I gotta get this guy with the scouter. I mean, look at his big ass. Like, I don't mean that in that way, but yeah. Ox King is the father of Chi-Chi. Now, they did kind of dumb down. On Boost Fury, one thing I didn't like is they definitely dumbed down the amount of, like, scouter data. Because if you guys remember on Legacy of Goku 2, like, the scouter told you a lot about the characters. Now they just said, oh, Ox King is the father of, you know, Chi-Chi. Like, what does that really say? I mean, we kind of already knew that. Alright, let's look at 18. Once Ro's evil android, she's now changed her ways and fights for the good guys, is married to Krillin. I think I already scanned Marin, but I'm going to do it anyways, and I'm going to do it for Krillin just to make sure I get everybody. I'm kind of like a scouter perfectionist. Here's Yamcha and his weak ass. Alright, Yamcha was once known as the dreaded desert bandit of the Diablo Desert. He is now one of the good guys. Puar is a shape-shifting cat and a constant companion of Yamcha's. Anybody else around that I need to scan? No. Everybody else is pretty good here. Alright, let's see. Oolong. I don't think I got Oolong. Oolong is a friend of the Z Fighters. He has the power to shapeshift, even though they didn't show that shit all the way up until Dragon Ball Super came back. Roshi, I know for sure I got him. Chi-Chi, I know for sure I got her. Vegeta's the main character, so there's no point. Already got Goku, he's the main character. Goten, yes. Bulma, yes. I think I got everybody pretty much. Gohan, obviously he would be selected here. I guess I'll just move on. No real person to scan here. Sorry, only registered fighters can go through this door. Alright, so I guess I talk. Next, please. Another for the junior division. What does that mean? It's a division for everyone under the age of 15. Oh, great, you're sticking me with all the little kids? Thanks for the offer, but I'll take the adult division. I'm sorry, I can't do that. There are rules, you know? Please step through that door and enter to the preliminaries. Alright, so I guess Trunks is just gonna go through here. You are now playing as Gohan. Okay. Can I please have your name? Great Saiyaman! Great Saiyaman? That's right. Okay, whatever floats your boat. Please step through the door and enter at the preliminaries. Okay, so I guess we go through. Alright, here's the punch machine. Classic scene. Alright, let's see. Look at Piccolo with that badass cape. Look at this guy, bro. Now that is a beast right there. A big green beast. Hercule, I'm pretty sure I haven't scanned him. The World Martial Arts Champion of the world believes he was the one who defeated Cell, even though it was really Gohan. Although a powerful martial artist in his own right, he's no match for the Z Fighters' powers. Alright, so Hercule, I think, had a pretty well-sized bio. Videl, yeah, she's probably already scanned. No point in getting her. But she's just walking around. Alright, sorry about my little scouter fetish, guys. Alright, let's talk to these guys up here. Are you ready for the qualification preliminaries? To ensure strength, blah 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 blah. We just punched the fucking machine. It's pretty fucking straightforward. Alright, let's see what you got, Hercule. Hercule punch! Boom! Incredible! Hercule just scored 137 points. Good luck to all of you fighters. I hope one of you breaks 100 so we can have a decent match. Alright, Great Saiyaman, are you ready? Sure. Alright. Alright, listen up. This is how the punching machine works. When you stand in front of the punching machine, a bar will appear. The moving marker determines the power of your punch. Press the A button. Timing is key. Alright, I'm gonna actually intentionally punch weak as fuck to see what happens. That was weak. Care to try again? Alright, so let's see here. There we go. 711 points? This can't be right. Maybe the machine is broken. Well, I guess you qualify. I actually wonder what's the max you could get with that punch. Anybody in the comment section know what's like your max punch machine record or something? I'm pretty sure somebody's actually tested it with this game. Alright, let's see. They're going to be having the junior tournament soon. I want to see Goten and Trunks compete. I have a feeling my son is going to crush your son, Kakarot. Sheesh, Vegeta, they're just kids. Mr. Shin, good afternoon. You wouldn't happen to be Goku, would you? Yeah, how'd you know my name? Your reputation as a great fighter precedes you. I was hoping to get a chance to fight you during the tournament. I've traveled very far to meet you in battle. You might even say I'm one of your biggest fans. Gosh, thanks. Be seeing you. I don't like the feeling of this. They're strong. Real strong. But hey, that's what this tournament is about. Finding the unexpected challenge and seeing who emerges as the victor. We'll find out soon enough, won't we? I, for one, will be happy to take on either of those two clowns. Guys, you gotta tell me about my voice actor. What do you think about my Piccolo, Vegeta, Krillin, everything? I always like it in the comment section of every video when you guys rate who my best characters were and who I need work on. Alright. So, if you won the tournament, what would you get with the money? Toys, I guess. Sheesh, you're such a toddler, Goten. So, what are you going to buy? I'm not sure what I'm going to buy. Well, yeah, I guess when your family's the richest in the world, there aren't many toys that you don't have. Hey, Half-Pint, you're gonna be fighting me in the tournament. I hope you're wearing diapers. Ha ha ha. Spare me. I'm going to send you home crying to your mommy. How dare you? You've just sealed your fate, Shorty. I'm gonna beat you so hard you'll have a concussion. Alright. Attention, everyone. The junior tournament is going to begin. Rules are same as the big leagues. Whoever gives up, lands outside the ring, stays down for 10 counts, or loses consciousness will lose it all. Guys, you gotta tell me what you think about my announcer. Alright, here we go. You are now playing as Trunks. Defeat 10 fighters to win the tournament. Alright, so here we go. Alright, I guess this kid's not that tough. Look at him, he just fighting with the little hat on? Did they just take like a bunch of generic looking kids and just like set them against me? And these kids are friggin' weak. Look at this. Come on. In reality, it actually wouldn't take this many punches for Trunks to actually defeat these kids, you know? I mean, if you really think about it, he and Goten were holding back so much against these kids. They could have actually had no problem against the adults. I mean, in the adult division, if Goten and Trunks... Alright, let's have a little discussion here, guys, as I beat up these kids here. If Goten and Trunks were actually in, like, the adult division, and it was actually, like, an actual tournament, meaning, like, there was no interruptions, no Spopovich and Yamu trying to steal energy, no going off to see Babidi, like, if it was a legit tournament, not counting, you know, obviously, who you're paired up against, how do you guys think Goten and Trunks would have performed in the adult division? Because, honestly, they would probably have no problem with Krillin. But really, after that, I think that once you get to, like, Android 18 and up, they're not really gonna be effective. You know, Piccolo's clearly a lot stronger than 18. Goten and Trunks were obviously weaker than 18 individually because of how they performed when they fought together. So if you think about it, Goten and Trunks really probably wouldn't have done much at all. So it's kind of funny that they want to compete with the adults, but... if they did, the only person they could beat is Krillin, or maybe, like, you know, obviously the regular humans. I'm just counting, like, the Z fighters and stuff. Alright, looks like we're almost done. Funny thing is, they said to beat up, 10 of these kids, but I don't remember there being 10 different kids to fight. I mean, that would mean that they would have so many fights. That's way too much stamina to ask for a kid. Alright. Speed up this guy. Alright, this is getting a little generic now. Just a little generic. Look at me blasting these kids with energy blast. This is so inaccurate. Like, these energy blasts would friggin' roast these kids, man. What are these kids taking? Steroids? Look at this. I swear these kids are on steroids. They can't take that many hits from Trunks and Goten. Alright. There we go. Unbelievable! Trunks wins, and this means that he's going to the finals. This is truly amazing, ladies and gentlemen. It's the moment you've all been waiting for. The junior division between Goten and Trunks. Which one of these fabulous fighters will be the new world champion? I think being the world champion is going to be fun. Oh yeah? I'll definitely know how it is. Alright. Alright, I'm pretty sure they made Goten a lot stronger. What the heck? 10, 7, and 20. Goten's a lot stronger than that on this game. Like, the base stats for the characters are a lot stronger, but I think they did that because they know that, like, if they made Goten, like, as strong as his base on this game, it'd be too hard for you. That was easy as hell. Trunks did not beat up Goten this easy. What? His hair turned gold, just like that guy that beat Cell. What's going on here? Goten, did you forget we're not supposed to turn Super Saiyan, dummy? Oh, oops, sorry. Give me a break, you didn't forget. You knew darn well what you were doing, didn't you? Well, now there's no reason for me to hold back anymore, is there? Now, this isn't exactly what happened in the actual TV show. What happened pretty much is, Goten and Trunks were fighting, and Trunks had, like, Trunks in, like, a chokehold, and Goten turned Super Saiyan to get out, and then Trunks cheated to turn Super Saiyan to knock Goten out of the ring. So it's like Goten turning Super Saiyan does nothing. Alright, so we got him there. Alright, so we beat Goten. Alright, let's see what's up next. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a winner! The new Junior World Champion is Trunks. Ladies and gentlemen, before we get started with the adult competition, we're gonna have a special exhibition match between the new Junior Champion Trunks and Hercule, the reigning World Martial Arts Champion. But make sure Super Jane and Geekdom aren't watching this video because they would not like it that we're using the name Hercule instead of Mr. Satan. What am I going to do? I have no chance of beating a kid like him. Hercule, I swear I just saw him. Hercule, where did he go? Oh, there you are, Hercule. Ladies and gentlemen, it's Hercule. Oh no, I'm doomed. Alright, you people. I hope you're ready to rock because Hercule's in the house, yeah! Alright, little man, are you going to go toe-to-toe with the champ? I wonder if this guy is as strong as he says. He looks like a big gorilla. Looks can be deceiving, though. Hey, kid. You do know this is an exhibition match, don't you? That means it's a fake fight. It's pretend, so let's take it easy, okay? No way, I'm going to do my best. Oh, great. Alright, folks, it looks like these two champions are ready to get this fight underway. Let's hear it for these two great fighters. Let's get this match started. Alright, fight! Are you guys seeing this? Are you guys seeing this? His hits are literally... This guy punching me does 2 damage. Me blocking does 1. This game made Hercule such a friggin' wimp. I'm actually gonna go Super Saiyan. Just to play around with this. Alright. Watch this. Burning attack. Alright. A burning attack, which is supposed to be a stun move, took like 90% of his health. And I didn't even hold it. Oh my goodness, Hercule is out cold. What am I going to do? Heroes don't get beaten up by children. My reputation, everything I've worked for, gone, all gone. People are going to laugh at me. Ha ha ha! Whoa! What a punch! Ha ha! Man, oh boy, what a punch! He beat me fair and square. What a great little fighter. Oh, how cool. He let the kid win. Now that's what I call a hero. What a perfect gentleman. Thank you all. I love you. See you later. I always have fun doing Hercule's voice. He's one of my favorite characters to voice act. Attention all tournament fighters. The adult division of the World Tournament is about to start. It's about damn time. You are now playing as Gohan. Alrighty guys, so I've definitely done a lot in this episode. We had the junior division and we also had the family training. So stay tuned next week for the next episode of my Legacy of... I'm sorry, I keep saying that. Boo's Fury playthrough because all the games were Legacy of Goku before. And we will be having a lot of fun as we continue this with the adult division. So please remember to rate, comment, and subscribe. And remember, as I always say, to have a great day, guys. And if you saw this episode first, don't forget that I actually uploaded a video 2 hours before this one. So this is actually the second part of my Friday double upload. Have a great day.